This is Dave with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today's pillow paint is Glidden Essentials in eggshell, and my pouring medium is Valspar Ultra and Varathane polyurethane triple thick. You mixed with a 3-to-1 ratio. Our colors for today are Black Umber, and that's a Sonja product. You have Southern Ocean Blue, which is Matisse, and we have Teal, which is a Glidden product. These are mixed 3 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. Now our cell activators for today, that's Titanium White by Amsterdam. Next is Indigo by Matisse. And last is Iridescent Gold with a drop of Indian Yellow by Glidden. And these are all mixed, 3 parts Australian floetrol to 1 part paint. What you see before you is first attempt here, and I got to the point where I was ready to stretch and I didn't have enough pillow down, so I decided it was time to scrape it out and start over again. So I stopped it here and so I could explain to you what's going on. I'm going to talk about the colors as we get started, but basically the paint you see down, I'm going to go ahead and scrape it out to the edges so that we can get a fresh start with this. The good thing about this is that by having the paint out to the side, I don't have to worry about it because it's going to flow off when I start spinning. So it's not a big deal. You're not going to see that color there at all. Okay, the paint scraped. Now I'm going to lay down some fresh pillow paint. And again, that pillow paint is Glidden Essentials in eggshell. I'm going to spread this out just a little bit and get ready to lay down my color lines. Okay, with that done, we're ready to put down our first color. This is Black Umber. Again, that's a Sonja product. I'm going to put down a liberal line here. Just it is my background color. Or it's going to be the color you see most, because whatever color you put down first, generally speaking, is going to be your most predominant color. Next down is Southern Ocean Blue, and this is a Matisse color. And it doesn't look it here. It looks very dark, but it's a dark aqua. It has a green to it. It's a beautiful color. Next down is Teal, and this is by Glidden. This is one of my high flow paints, and so I had to pay attention to consistencies when I use it, because it's basically liquid when it goes into the pouring medium. Okay, I'm getting ready to load up the back of my swiping tool. First down is the Titanium White. Going to move that around just a little bit, make sure I have good coverage. The next down after the Titanium White, and I'm looking here and I'm thinking I need a little bit more. Make sure I've got a good coat on the back. Next I'm going to pick up, after the white, I'm going to pick up the Indigo. And Indigo is a very, very dark blue. You'll be able to see it against the white now. Again, the cell activators are mixed with 3 parts Australian floetrol, and it's a consistency thing. You have to watch it. Okay, I'm putting on the light gold with the Indian, and I'm getting ready to take it over to the tile. We're going to flip it over and start getting our cell activators. And I use the spinner to give it a little bit of a turn. Makes it nice and even. And I'm noticing the back of the tool has plenty of cell activator on it, so flip it over and do it again. You can see these cells already starting to form. I'm going to take it down real close so you can see how they're popping up. I'm liking the mix of the paints already. Picked up a smaller tool. I'm going to drag some of the color out and into the pillow. You notice in the pillow around this is a real mess. It'll get fixed later. Okay, and again. I've decided that middle part needs a little bit of separation. So I decided to pull through and make a goober out of that. It doesn't matter, that gets spun off later. And decided again that maybe from the other side so I can get that flow going around the outside of the two curvatures. At this point, I'm just trying to see what I like as far as the composition and where I want to see it go to. So start to stretch this out just a little bit. I sped this section up just a little bit so that we could get through this and you can see what was going on without boring you with the details. This piece is a little bit, created several challenges. And one towards the very end, so you're going to miss probably the last minute and a half of what I did with it. But that's okay, and I'll explain that when we get to it. Okay. Give you an idea what's going there. I'm going to do a quick spin. Actually, this was actually a fairly slow spin, but it sped up just a tiny bit so it looks faster than it is. My rule of thumb with spinning, if it's going to be a slow spin, you can let it go for a while. If it's a faster spin, it's short duration. A lot changes really very quickly when you spin, so you have to be careful. The selling of this is just pretty amazing. Okay, I'm looking. I'm saying, well, I'm not liking that top left corner. So the way you're looking at it, I want to do something about it. So off camera, I put a little bit of extra pillow over the top of that, and I have some of my black umber that is sloppy over on the sides. Turns out later that it's okay. The two you see on the bottom end up stretching off. And I'm just looking at composition, see what I want to do with it, see what needs to happen. At this point, I think I've decided I need to pull more off the top, get some of that to flow off the end of the tile. You can see it moving now. Just want it to catch so I can pull it back. And here's the dry results. This is 24 hours later, and it dried absolutely beautifully. Now, I was talking about before that I had to make some decisions right at the end, actually spinning it out that last time I knocked over my camera. Nice. So I had to just off camera fix the last little tiny bit of it. Overall, I'm really very happy with the selling and the coloration in this. It's just, I could be happier with that. If you found this video today useful, I'd invite you to give it a thumbs up. Please smash that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and ring the bell for future notifications of videos that I'll put out. I want to thank you very much for coming along for this journey. Bye now.